Hey everybody, welcome back to Black Family Love, where we love the black family. And I'm your host, Brother Rod. It is Christmas Eve 2015, and we're making two videos today. This first one's called Manipulation. Manipulation. It focuses on how men are manipulated by women in relationships. It's applicable to people who are married, but really this is primarily geared towards guys who are not yet married as they evaluate the women with whom they have relationships, as they might be contemplating having a longer lasting relationship with this woman, or maybe marrying her. So I think there's four key ways that women manipulate men that I want to bring your attention to. Maybe I'll give you five, but here are the four. I have my computer with me just to make sure I remember what I want to tell you. Number one, and this is in no particular order of importance or order of any type. It's just as I think of them. Number one, tears. Most guys don't like drama, okay? And we don't like confrontation with our women. Even if we don't mind stepping to another dude and having a confrontation with a dude, we generally don't like the confrontations with our women and all the tears. We're generally a sucker for tears. A lot of guys are. So understand this. A woman will figure you out. They'll know what kind of dude you are. And if they see that you're a sucker for tears, or that you're a sucker for them getting sad, then what do they do when they want to get their way? They'll just be really sad and put on a sad face, and they'll pout, and maybe they'll give you a few tears because they know that's how to get what they want. Little kids do it all the time. My dog does it. I'm not comparing any woman to a dog. I'm just saying, he plays poor mouth when he wants a treat. So I don't know what that has to do with what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm saying. Women will figure you out, and if they know that you're a sucker for tears, that's what they will give you. All right? The second one is tantrums. Tears and then tantrums. I don't know if the other two start with a T. I don't remember. I don't think so. But tantrums. Your woman knows who you are. She'll figure you out. She'll see if she can intimidate you. And if she sees that you're a weak-willed brother, anytime she wants to get her way, what does she do? She just throws a tantrum. She'll slam a door. She'll scream. She'll yell. She'll stomp her feet. She'll walk into the next room. She'll fold her arms. She'll make a mean face. She will give you the silent treatment. She'll just throw a temper tantrum. Again, like a little kid, right? And what will you do? You'll be a caveman. You'll cave in and you'll give her what she wants. She wasn't even that mad to begin with. She knows she's just playing mad, playing doing a world-class Oscar-winning performance of being angry black woman, because she knows that's what will get you to cave in. Same thing with the tears. It's not that she's really that sad. Some women can make themselves cry, because they're really good actresses, and some women can't. But they'll play sad, whether they make themselves cry or not. Not because they really are that sad, but because they know that's what will get them their way. What you have to remember, brothers, is that you can't get played. I've been married for 25 years. I'm going to say that probably on a bunch of these videos just because I'm coming from my own life. Sometimes I have to make tough decisions. My wife and I pretty much agree on everything. We make decisions together. We're a partnership. But I am, I get the last say. Right? It's like a 51. I get 51 votes. She gets 49. Some people may not agree with that, but that's how we do it. Somebody's got to be in charge, and it's me. And we'll talk about that on another video. So anyway, we talk, and if we can't agree on it, I make the final decision. And she doesn't try to manipulate me with tears and tantrums. She did when we first got married, because most women, not most women, but a lot of women do that. And after we understood that that's not the way we're going to handle this relationship, we haven't had that in years and years and years, right? But a lot of women will try to manipulate you. Two other things, quickly. Tears, you got tantrums. The other way women manipulate you into getting what they want is by accusing you of being mean. You're being so mean to me. I can't believe you're being so mean. That's so mean that you say that. And you're not even being mean. And they know you're not being mean. They're just calling you mean because they know you don't want to be mean. So if they call you mean, then you'll feel bad and you'll give them what they want. Again, little kids do that all the time. Mommy, you're mean. And mommy goes, oh, I don't want you to think I'm mean, so here's 12 more cookies before dinner. Right? So they accuse you of being mean. And you know you're not being mean, and they know you're not being mean. But you cave anyway because you want to make sure that they're not able to call you that. It's kind of like playing a race card. I was teaching middle school one time, and we got a new teacher. He's a white teacher. Most of the kids are black, and he was getting played because every time a kid wanted their way, and he wasn't giving it to him, they would play the race card on him. And what would he do? Well, I don't want you to think I'm a racist. I know I'm not a racist. You know I'm not a racist, but I don't want to be called that, and I don't want there to be any doubt, so I'm going to go ahead and cave in and give you what you want. And women do the same thing, all right? They play the you're mean card. I'm going to give you this last one because I want to save myself some time to talk about it a little bit. This fourth one is accusing you of not loving them. You don't really love me. If you really loved me, you would blah, blah, blah. Or if you really loved me, you wouldn't blah, blah, blah. Right? So it's not that they believe you don't love them. The whole reason why they're playing that game is because they know you really love them. And they're thinking, this dude really loves me. So if I accuse him of not loving me, he's going to give me whatever I want because he really loves me, and he doesn't want there to be any doubt in my mind that he loves me. See, so the whole reason they play that game is because they know that you love them. So they go, you don't really love me. No, you don't. You don't really love me because blah, blah, blah. And then you cave in. That's a game, man. Listen. Try to make decisions with your significant other, your girlfriend. All right? But understand this. As a man, you can't be a punk. All right? You can't let yourself be manipulated. We don't want to take advantage of a woman and manipulate a woman, because that's not right. But at the same time, we don't want to be a punk and let a woman manipulate us as either, right? And we need to really confront that. Hey, I can tell that you're manipulative and that you're trying to manipulate me. And if we're going to do that in this relationship, well, let's just end this relationship. Because that's not the way we handle a relationship. That's what you need to do when you see that your woman's trying to manipulate you with one of these four things. All right? Secondly, you need to be a man. Grow a pair, make the decisions that need to be made when they need to be made, do the things you know are right because you know they're right, and don't let your wife, now I won't say your wife, it could be your wife, but usually it's your girlfriend, because hopefully you get this worked out before you make her your wife, but don't let your girlfriend manipulate you into making decisions that you don't believe in your heart are right, but you do it just because that's what she wants. Going places that you don't believe you should go, but you do it just to keep the peace. I hate that. I'm trying to keep the peace. No, you're really being a punk and you're caving in because you're afraid of whatever. Tears, confrontation, whatever. Right? I'm keeping the peace. Terrible. Right? Don't keep the peace. Do what's right. And sometimes that means that it will disturb the peace in your relationship. But you still have to do what's right. You can't do what you believe is the wrong decision just to keep the peace. So there's no tears or tantrums and no accusation of not loving her or being mean. So you do what you don't believe is correct. I'm not going to belabor this point. You can tell I get a little upset about this. Don't be a punk, man. Stand up. Be a man. Try to make decisions that you and your girlfriend can agree upon, but understand that as a leader, as a man, as the leader of your relationship, which I hope that you are, or at least a co-leader, if you're going to do the 50-50 equal partnership thing, as a co-leader or leader of your relationship, you're going to have to make some decisions that are unpopular. There are going to be times when your girlfriend doesn't agree with you. You can't just cave in and give her way just because. If you don't believe it's right, do what you believe in your heart is right. And don't cave in all the time. Because that's just being a punk. And it's going to lead you to bad places. All right? So understand that. I'm done. Love you, man. Hopefully your relationships go well. If I can be another benefit to you, you can email me at pruittr9 1966 at gmail.com. All right? Blessings.